Never understood myself. He don't understand what I mean, babe, when I say I play by myself.
Emergency! Code! Arrest!
目標達成。お疲れ様でした。
Completed!
緊急連絡です。
Emergency! Code! Deathmatch! Completed!
It's alright, yo. And I actually tried that, just so you know. Tried that also. Every time I came inside of a party with you and my other guy, the one that created these accounts, guarantee that y'all don't say shit to me. Serious. I be in there asking questions all the time, and I've sat in parties for entire days where y'all didn't say shit to me. It doesn't even matter if I message y'all or even be right there in your fucking face, you won't say shit to me. That's just the deal. So that's why that's the reason why you see me also leaving parties. And if you don't believe what I'm saying, you know, because the reason why I wasn't even gonna say nothing is because, you know, well, it's been said and it's been proven all in the same damn category. Because me and you played every day, just like how you said you're trying to figure out paths of this game. That's fine. I don't have no peace with that. But even when I'm in a party with everybody that's there, I get completely ignored. I've begged, y'all to come and help me a bunch of times, but y'all just alleviated. Y'all go do other things or get into a conversation about your costume, and then I'll just sit there like, okay, I guess what I said don't mean shit. And then like he takes his time out, helps me for a little bit, you know, if I'm lost. But other than that, I don't even talk to my other dude. Hell the fuck no. Hell no. If he's running something that is equally, you know, like equally equivalent to what I'm doing, then he runs with me. Other than that, hell the fuck no. Hell the fuck no. It's about you and whoever his girlfriend is. And I'm like, it's kind of fucked up that I met his ass through the fucking stream. You know what I mean? And it's like, man. And y'all don't play shit that I play. Y'all just play this. So it's like, I don't know. Like I said, I know where the fuck I'm not wanted. And shit, I won't stand in nobody's way. I'll just play with myself and be okay with that. And like I said, it's been proven already because I sat in a party where I deliberately muted my mic and had my wife listen in. And she have seen it for her own damn self. I don't play with nobody. I just exist there. So, I mean, that's why I've been on my smite shit. Some of my guys came back from army, you know, do dirty and shit. You know, been doing my little thing on there. Like I said, it's alright. I just thought it was bogus. Like, you know, shit. Every day that I logged in, I made sure that your motherfucking ass was welcome in there. And it seemed like when this game got introduced, your ass just left my ass fucking dust. But I'm like, well, damn. And you say, well, now you say, like, just message you. But you gotta realize, it's like, me and you play Ani every damn day. I never messaged you. Your ass wants to lay down. Every day your ass was in a fucking party. Now every day you in a party with that nigga. So, hey, to each his own. Just be a good gamer buddy to his ass. Like, should I go to Fortnite? No, definitely not. I just gotta clear it. I keep forgetting that this is the off-brand character. What the?
completed. Emergency code due.
上手にだな。緊急連絡。オメガの旧クエント城にて赤き邪竜の出現が確認された。急ぎ出撃し撃退に当たってほしい。先ほどの邪竜が活動を再開した模様だ。特定条件を満たしたアクスに向けて撃退作戦を展開したから、改めて撃退作戦に参加してほしい。
Oh, y'all alright? Yeah, that's why I do ask questions. Just fucking do this shit.
了解どうぞ。
先ほどの邪竜が活動を再開した模様だ。特定条件を満たしたアクスに向けて撃退作戦を展開したから、改めて撃退作戦に参加してほしい。
Just chillaxing. Fucking snipe this one back there.
「
Hey, if you don't want a mic, that's another thing that's in the mind. The whole time I thought he didn't have a mic, and I was like, gonna be like, damn, one day I'll get him a mic, right? But when I was in the party chat, he just said he didn't want to talk to people. So I was like, damn, I've known this guy this whole fucking time, and I didn't even know. That's kind of fucked up.
Emergency! Code! Elimination! Completed!
What? That don't matter. You don't gotta use the mic. That is not my point. My point is, I've known you forever and didn't know that. Like how I decipher my friends on fucking video games or like, you know, my associated buddies is the fact that if I spend a lot of fucking of my time with you, as in if I spend a lot of fucking time with you, and you can say you don't use the mic. Okay, I'm gay phobic. Like I'm homosexual phobic, right? Like it fears me to even be around a gay person. But I have friends who play this game who are definitely gay. You know what I mean? They definitely get and you know what I mean? And they have no problems with nothing. That's the reason why. Yeah, I said so too. Yeah, I said you needed a mic. I was just saying that you just don't want to talk. I told her the truth because I'm pretty sure she didn't know either. And I didn't learn that until you told the old boy. I was like, damn. Brawler. But the only reason why I needed you to have a mic period is just because of games that I play a lot of games. And you say you don't talk on mic, but I'm just saying I can't figure out why the hell wouldn't you like to talk on the mic when you actually talk on typing as if you're actually wanting to have a conversation. Hell no, you didn't tell that. You told me that shit when we was in a party with that nigga. I didn't know that. Cause I figured the whole time you just didn't have a mic. That's why me and my wife will be sitting here like, oh man, we should get him a mic for it. There's, you know, little shit here and there, like, because of some fact you was playing with me then, and when you ain't, when she ain't around, I don't play with nobody. So of course she's happy that I had somebody to fucking play with. You know, my bro don't even play games that I play. He plays some. My own brother plays sometimes, but he like fighting. Yeah, but I don't really run. Ooh. Ooh, I just ow. Yeah, but that's not telling nobody that you know that you don't like talking on a mic. That's saying that I have headphones, but they're not compatible to my PS4. That's what that means.
Emergency code attack.
上守備だな。
completed.
Hey, I'll tell a story. It's a memorable story. So take it to the heart. Okay? Let me know when y'all ready for the story. I got to talk louder. No, I just gotta raise up my volume on my fucking thing, cause I didn't care if the person heard me too much. But, oh my god, and that's another reason why I turned it down, because it's fucking guns. But, to tell you a story, let me know when y'all ready to hear this story.
Emergency! Code! Elimination!
But then I can tell you a story. And the story is just a lesson to be learned.
Completed!
So, there was a time that this guy who was popular had all of these friends, right? Now the way he got all these friends is by killing stuff repeatedly around him in the gaming world. He gets married, he has kids, yeah, one day, a problem presents itself where he has to go away. That was the way that he was separated from his gamer community, friends, and whatnot. Well, anyway, when he comes back,
Emergency! Code! Elimination!
things wasn't like it used to be. Sure, his gamers buddies missed him, but, you know, everything kind of sort of fell apart.
Completed!
From there. So, one of his gamer buddies didn't talk on the mic. Okay? And but that was okay to him. But what was not okay to him was the fact that even though circumstances that he don't like is presented with him, he still didn't care because he gamed every day with his gamer buddy best friend. He liked gaming so much with his gamer best friend that his wife even like wanted to make fun, crack jokes, and belittle him because he played so much with that person. And then he finds out that his friend does not like to talk on a mic. Just because they don't want to. You want to say it like that. Just because they don't want to. So,
Emergency.
for him to go through what he went through, how is he feeling in that situation? Like the guy, not the guy who is the guy's best friend, but the guy who is the friend. When he rarely ever talks to the guy now.
Completed.
You said the guy feels sad. What the fuck? Yo, can you hear me now? Well, babe, you said that the person feels sad. That's not necessarily true. The person don't feel sad because of it. It's a life lesson learned. It's all. Because even though that person in that story is actually me, I don't feel sad because I just added to the things that I tell you that I'm used to. So, if let's say for instance, like Grim said, he don't talk on a mic, which is his side of the story. He said he don't talk on mic, which that's fine. That doesn't bother me none. But when he said the statement, "Hey, you gotta what do you call it? I have it. You know, it's hard for him to open up to people. It ain't easy for me to open up to people. It's just the point that I don't care anymore. You know, I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt and think the best inside of that person. And if anybody, period, feels as though they can't open up to me, it's only because they don't want to. And for me, and for me to be, you know, I was once like ridiculed for you know, being on the games with my guy friends, getting made fun of by my own fucking wife. Truth be told. And I didn't even care. Because all I cared for was that I had friends. But, or at least one friend in real life. And then it was like, I don't know. I don't play with you like that no more. You know, it didn't even matter what game we were playing. We were always in a party chat or some shit. This guy came along, and all of that shit changed. Like even some of my friends now, I gotta be more skeptical when it comes to people who, you know, I might make my own opinion about. You know, I misjudged you in that way. I'm just saying, you know, where I was like, hey, oh yeah, this is my gamer buddy. You know, I ain't got to worry about shit when it comes to him. You know, as far as my fucking heart goes. You know what I mean? Because I care about a lot of people that I possibly even shouldn't even give two fucks about. And a person that constantly, you know, constantly strives for that togetherness in a full fucking package. And it's like anytime I'm going around some fucking place, it's always something. And it's like at that point, yeah, I like you as a friend, but I'm by myself, yo. And can't nobody say, oh, I don't have a right to feel that way, because like I say, every fucking painful day that I woke the fuck up, when I was in a party chat or if I'm playing Smite with other people or any damn thing, you called upon me and I was fucking there. I ain't give a fuck. And I even made special time just to fucking help your ass out on video games. Didn't have shit to do with my stream. Didn't have shit to do with nothing. It was because you were interested in playing the game and you reminded me of myself. But somewhere I lost that shit. But that's okay. The moral of the story is you can't trust everybody. And that ain't even your fault. That's my own fault. But yeah, I was made fun of by Honey Buns just because I was hanging out with y'all guys every day. And it was like I'm trying to tell her, like, I don't have things that she has. She can go to work. There's a coworker. There's her mom. There's her fucking dad. Well, well, not really her dad. Her dad passed, but she still has him. You know what I mean? Cause he lives on through he lives on through her. You know what I mean? That's how I get to meet her dad. Is by talking to her. And it's like I have all of these PS4 friends, and everybody says, "How come you remind, what do you call it? You don't play with me. You don't play with me this. You don't play with me that." I phase the fuck back because, like I say, if I'm treated a certain way, when I sit up here and say if everybody in the entire party is supposed to be treated equally, then I strive to make sure everybody gets a piece of the fucking pie and not like some of these fucking people. And like I said about the whole talking thing, if I have to stand against my own fucking shit where, I've had arguments with my wife where I'm like, oh, but I gotta help this person. I'm staying up all 10,000 hours of the fucking night just to help somebody. Even though I get made fun of, even though I get ridiculed, even though I fucking, hey, I never even heard your fucking voice. And yet I treated you like you're my fucking brother, though. And what's crazy, like I said, y'all gonna forget. Y'all gonna move the fuck on. It's my own problem. And hey, I guess I fly solo. And if you ever do open up to somebody, shit, just remember, don't take it as far as I do, because shit, I don't know why I'm not worth everybody's time. So, and I don't need no pity puddle from nobody. That is not what this session was meant for. It's meant for people to grow. Cause you gotta realize that if you ain't got nobody, you got GT. Why? I couldn't even tell you if I tried. Couldn't even tell you. I don't feel that way. I mean, you could say it, but I proved it. I make motherfuckers worth my fucking time. Like I say, I ain't got no fucking real life friends. I ain't got no fucking buddy that I can just get up to and be like, oh, we're gonna go hang out and play some fucking basketball in the backyard. None of that shit. That's the reason why I say, be careful. Shit, be the fuck careful. Cause you can end up being me. I don't even blame you for not talking or shit, but I was just wondering why your ass didn't talk to me. I'll be there for every fucking body. Every fucking body for no fucking apparent reason. And when I need somebody, oh, yeah. I forget, I gotta be the strong-headed one, because if I don't, I'm gonna lose myself. Oh, I didn't want to. You said. Everybody wants you to get a mic. No, it ain't even about the mic. No, it's just the point.
Emergency code due.
I was just explaining to you from my point of view, honestly, because you said that it's hard for you to open up to people. I don't even open up to nobody. I just told you exactly how it is. Honestly. I just say, like, with you making that statement that you did, how am I supposed to feel about that with what I have to go through just to fucking hang out with my fucking friends? So that's what's my point. I gotta fight for I gotta fight to hang out with my motherfucking friends, but everybody say GT is so popular. GT is so, oh, he's so good at video games and blah blah blah, yada yada yada. He's a good guy. GTX, you mad and all? I'm like sitting up here like, how important can I really be if I mean I lose all my friends after I spend hours of my life helping them, and then they just periodically show up here and there. And that's with every last one of my friends. Every last one. And you just recently got added to that fucking category. Which I thought, like I said, it was different. But this is what I'm used to, is what I'm trying to tell you. Does not even matter. I mean, I've had this same conversation with my own wife. Before, I mean, I had to tell her to love me. You know, she got it now. I have to tell my friends to be a friend to me, for them to be friends. I don't care about this damn game. I don't care about... That's a lie. That is, my friend, is a lie. You say how? Based off the strengths. I deal with statistics and patterns. The pattern that you fell under is you play the game, but you like playing games that you're good at. If you don't play a game that you're good at, you eventually stray from that game. And I've been in a party like I explained to you, with you and Brawl, just trying to make conversation or even saying anything, and I don't get answered at all. And then I start to notice that his girlfriend or wife starts saying shit like, blah blah blah, what about me? So of course he's gonna help his girl first, and eventually he'll just alleviate whatever the hell he said previously. And who brings this to my attention is my own wife, because he said, oh yeah, I'll help her, blah blah blah, and all this shit. And then he didn't help her, and immediately after that, right, my wife started saying, oh, I don't like Phantasy Star. Why? Because somebody already rubbed her with a negative effect. I'll tell you an instance of this I have to constantly deal with, because okay, if I'm playing Phantasy Star right now, and because she got that negative effect, guess what happens? Oh, she either gets into it with the dude, and then when he gets into it with the dude, I cease to exist, just like always. And then because there's mutual beef between them two, oh, she don't like this game, and guess what GT is doing as of even right now? Playing alone. Because once she loses interest in the game, that means when y'all ain't around, this is all me. All of this. I got to 75. I leveled up so many fucking times. I done fucked up my build and fixed my build in that process. Because, like I say, you may think you pay attention, but I really do. And then, so, like, I'll give you for instance. I tell her, you like this game? She was like, oh, it reminds me of Ani. It ain't even lag, and it don't have lag. And she loved this motherfucking game. But as soon as anything negative happens in that fucking department, guess what happens? Bam, it fell apart. When I start back, so I start back playing fucking Smite. So I play Smite with my wife, you know, so I can have time with her instead of me just having 24 hours on the fucking game. I play Smite, I get a fucking new team, some new cats that wants to play and all of this shit. And I keep telling everybody just work together and have fun. Just be beautiful. Guess what? Her and that one person got into it. That's why I left a party chat already, because I try to say, "What's up, yo? You know, we in the game." He didn't even want to unmute his mic because he accidentally deleted my wife. My wife obviously got an attitude about it because she was like, "Oh, a person has to manually do it." And right then, as soon as that happened, now he don't want to talk in party chat. When I need call outs, I need people to say, "Look the fuck out. Oh, somebody's behind you." Any of that nature. My wife don't even know that. She just found that out right now as I'm talking in the stream. But they don't know that. So now I get put in the same position. Like I'm saying, I'm just giving you different scenarios of what I'm talking to you about when I say, "What the fuck? I'm by myself." Because just like that, my Smite team is gone. So when I log into Smite, if my wife ain't playing, who I got? Nobody. All of y'all want to have all of these. I think that's like, you know, a personal preference to who you willing to open up to or do things with. I don't, because I see the beauty in every person, just so they can be able to be normal, because I never get to live a normal life. I don't have fucking, everybody look at me, they be like, "You tall, why don't you play basketball?" So I can pass the ball to my fucking self, so I can shoot out and say, "Oh yeah, I'm getting good to my fucking self." Like I say.
Emergency code attack.
And another thing, if you don't talk to people, you're gonna be alone your whole fucking life. Trust me, I know the force of the pain of being alone, of living in an entire house. Here's a news flash. I'll give you even more deeper into my fucking life. I left a house that I own by myself with, you know, my child's mother and everything, and let random people, just because they was there to spend time and to just have fun, live with me for fucking free. Pop bottles every day and all that shit for months, and came out here to live with my wife while they had my house until it was the lease or whatever the fuck was gonna go up. And still to this day, name one of those people that lived with me in that fucking house for all that time says one word to me. So like I say,
Emergency code attack.
nobody has my fucking life. Nobody knows what I have to deal with just to have you as a friend, or just to have you built into my fucking life. And again, I'm gonna stress this. I do not need a pity puddle. What I'm explaining to you is the fact that I don't ever not talk to nobody. I just don't want to lose the memories I have. That's what keeps me alive. And that's what I have to watch out for. My shortcomings, my 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 way of living, because I mean, like I say, what I'm saying to you has nothing to do with you. I'm just giving you a perspective. You know what I mean? Of everything, how I see it. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why the hell did I waste all of this time and all these years of my life on people and I'm getting nothing for it? The only thing I can expect is, like I tell my wife, is when I get to heaven, God says, good job. That's about it. That'll be my blessing. Your suffering was not for nothing. Or my shortcomings wasn't for nothing. Because I've taken, I suffered a broken jaw for 6 months just trying to break up a fight from two of my own friends. Well, one of my friends and one of my family members. I mean, just painful sacrifices to just have a normal fucking life. So enjoy your life while you can, and do the best that you can to your ability to make sure that ain't nobody judging you off on the next person. Because I see patterns. Anytime somebody ever does anything to me to hurt me or anything, you can ask my wife. I don't forget it. It might seem like I forget it, but I don't. I can't. Because there's a side of y'all that may be good or bad. I'm not saying. But I gotta learn how to work my motherfucking knowledge and try to decipher what the fuck is real and what the fuck is fake now. I've been hurt too many damn times. Oh shit. I did not know how to open that thing, and I still don't know how to fuck this thing open, but maybe it's a timer thing. Oh, I've been hurt a lot. I've even been hurt by my wife. I've been hurt by my family. I've been hurt by my friends. I've been hurt by shit 98% of everybody who I know and love. The only joy that I get out of my fucking life is helping people. And my wife. That's why I think it's kind of crazy that a lot of people be like, you know, how people be like, oh, I hate my life, I want to commit suicide and all this shit, and then when I find out the reason, it's crazy. It's absolutely maddening that, I mean, like I told you, I've been through so much shit, but it's my small blessings of things that I do. Like, okay, you probably thought, okay, when I was helping you and Ani, oh yeah, he's a good guy, he's trying to help me and all that stuff. I help you, but I really help myself also. And how I help myself is, the more I help people, the more my smile stays on my face. That's the circle of fucking life. Your fucking smile. Why? Because your smile determines how you feel. Even if you're faking a smile, you know you faking it. But you making somebody feel good about your smile is the reason why you would do it. Because even like women, for instance, I'll tell you a psychological fuck that women have. So a psychological fuck that women have is the the ability to try to determine or judge a man just on how he looks, how he acts, where he works, and all of these things and above. And I explained to you how that's a psychological fuck. It's a psychological fuck because every day a woman gets up and tries to make theyself look somewhat beautiful. Period. So if a woman is making herself look pretty, let's say even for herself, she's trying to look good enough for herself, right? So if she's trying to look good enough for herself, when a guy gives her a compliment, immediately, if if a woman says anything about around, oh, I'm taken, I have a number, I'm married, any of that, just from a man giving her a compliment, she's completely fucking retarded. Who the fuck do you know goes every fucking day trying to put on fucking horse makeup and all of this type shit just for a person to give them attention, and when they have it, they don't know how to take it. So they immediately be rude, disrespectful, or anything of the nature just because a man can admire a woman's beauty, which is how it's supposed to be by our nature. Sure, there's a way to approach it,
Emergency. Code. Collect.
but I've literally told plenty of people how beautiful they were, regardless if it was a guy or girl, and I'm gay phobic. But see, I took a very good liking in artwork when I was a kid. So when I look at people, I see little cartoon characters. You know what I mean? So it's more or less like, damn, I can just admire a person and how they they look because, hey, I didn't get blue eyes. I got brown fucking eyes and I'm fucking dark as hell. Just like, any other fucking ordinary ass black dude. And even my wife was like, damn, I told a guy at McDonald's that his eyes looked nice because he had like this fucking, sparkly glowy shit like one of them fucking little anime characters. I was like, damn, bro, you got some good eyes. You should feel good about yourself. And immediately she was like, what the fuck? Are you gay or something? And I'm like, no. You know what I mean? And in that sense, even my wife has that same thing every other fucking woman has. She probably don't have it as much now because she's been around me that much. But it's just a point. So you mean to tell me guys are not supposed to feel good about themselves? You feel what I'm saying? Or like how the whole world it's convinced that vagina needs to be paid for. Like, I don't care about sex like that. Why? Because, okay, after sex, then what? What, a baby comes and then people want to feel like they can control you over sex? If you don't need it, you can't be controlled with it. And you say women always go out to some scumbags. That's because reason why a lot of women goes after scumbags is because when a woman looks into a man, they look for protection. That's about it. You gotta look at it from a woman's point of view. A guy is like a handgun. They want to conceal you, to say that they have something, because a lot of women likes to talk shit. They talk shit left and right and left and right. And then, so if an army comes to beat that bitch up, now that you're the gun. I've even been at the brunt end of that shit, where I went to, I'll tell you a story. I went to Edinburgh, Indiana Job Corps because when I found out, like, I really didn't fit in with my family, I moved to a facility in Indiana. I was living in Chicago, but I moved to a whole nother place to go to school. And when I got there, I'm gonna explain to you my experience there. Everybody was lost. Nobody was the same color. There were people from every corner of the globe. There was people who spoke African. That when we had like assemblies and shit, they had to have a mediator to do things. We learned different cultures of everybody growing up. It wasn't just one. It was everybody mixed into this one fucking facility. So you dealt with racism. You dealt with every fucking thing right then. And then something crazy happened where, hey, everybody had to get along because we all lived on one facility. So even if you got into a fight with a person, that was a guaranteed without a reasonable doubt that you would see that person the next day. Even it, like I had a relationship with eight females, and then like when you do something good in a fucking in a facility like that, you get rewarded, and everybody has to give you props on your success. So when I was going up to get my certificates, I got boozed by like 9/10 of the fucking crowd because, oh, I don't like that dude. He fucked like 8 of us and don't give a fuck. You know, got a new girlfriend already. Because these new chicks come to the campus every fucking Monday. Right. So you should see, you dealt with everything. I didn't get shit for an entire year from my family. I got on when that year was up, it was around Christmas time. I got mailed a cell phone from my mother. That was the first cell phone I ever had, and that's when I got to speak with my mother. And even on that campus, I was slowly drifting into fucking madness before I was, you know, this guy joking around and don't really care about too much shit. To live that long when you know you had family members made me feel like, damn, you know. And then they got the occasional make fun of people because, hey, I don't have what the next person have, and their family comes to see them, and it gets different. It's really different. So that's why I am the way I am. You know, after I had to deal with all of that shit, you pretty much gotta hang up what you believe. I mean, I was even homeless there in Indiana because I didn't want to go back to my home once I was done with school, because I knew what I had to go back to. They changed now, but like I say, I don't forget that. Everything has stuck with me. My wife even like, I don't, she knows I don't forget shit at fucking all, bro. And I just utilize, what, am I going the right fucking way? And now your ass is here, and I don't know where the fuck I'm going. But dead ass. So you have to deal with all of these different types of fucking people all the damn time. And I just started to notice that, like, the negative shit that started to come out of people's mouth all the time, right? And I think I just gotta kill shit here. I hope I just gotta kill shit here. But to the point that when a person started to do that shit, I started to fucking tell their ass about theyself without they fucking without the care of their feelings. Because I'm sitting up here like thinking to myself, from a grown person's point of view, a lot of people don't want to get hurt, but you need to get hurt in order for you to learn what not to do. So come on, bro. You just standing there now. So
Emergency code.
so dead ass. You can give anybody in your entire life a chance to do something right. You know what I mean? A chance to do something special,
Completed.
to stay in your fucking life circle. Because It's easy as fuck to get rid of somebody. It's hard as fuck to keep a good friend. Because anything can change that relationship between y'all. A girl, a fucking shit, a pig, a horse, any damn thing. Whatever is equivalent to say, oh well, this person's amount of juice that they have. So that's why I went in my life and I just touch people in a way that I know a person cannot forget. I mean, a motherfucker can say they don't like me, they hate me, or whatever the fuck, but GT has helped any one of my friends in some way, shape, or form to the point that I know I'm gonna be remembered if I die. Point blank, period. I don't care who it is. I have helped with something. And even my wife know. Like, it's been nights where I done stayed up 2 days and haven't been to sleep. And I'm like, alright, babe, I'm about to lay down with you. And we finna go to sleep. And then one of my friends, like, Do Dirty or somebody on Onigiri was like, yo, man, I need your help. Could you come run with me? Blah, blah, blah. And I'll sacrifice my own fucking sleep when I'm finna pass the fuck out to be up playing with you fuckers. My wife be like, how the fuck are you still up? She done went, I done stayed up all fucking night. You know what I mean? She's worried that the shit is gonna kill me. You know what I mean? I done stayed up all fucking night playing games even with you. She like, oh well, you gonna stream for me? And now look, there it is. Soon as she say, oh, would you stream for me? Now I got another obligation because now I just help y'all all fucking night long, and now my wife wants me to stream so that her fucking job don't be boring. So now I stay up even then further all the way until she done came home, and then she'll be like, she'll be like, how are you fucking still up? And I'm like, no worries, I'm not tired. I was probably really deadbeat tired, but y'all don't know what I have to do just because I want the damn love freely. But sometimes I feel as though I have to work in order to get that same kind of love that y'all probably get every fucking day. Every fucking day. I'll be like, damn, you know, I wish I had that buddy that, you know, went and taught my stupid ass how to play basketball or any of these mediocre ass bullshit, bro. Y'all just don't know. But one day I guess y'all will learn. Shit. I just gotta wait. I just can't expect stuff. And I think that's my biggest issue. I expect shit when, you know, I know what I'll do type shit. And man, I'm telling you, it's too much of a fight. That's why I'll be like, shit. Hey, nothing against everybody else, but sometimes I just play with myself instead of having a beg or, you know, ass and, you know, feel like I'm some fucking big ass burden just to be around a motherfucker type shit. I'm like, damn. I mean, like I said, y'all don't know, but I mean that's what I get my fucking joys from. That's why I get my fucking kicks off, because I be like, damn, you know what I mean? I ain't got shit like how y'all be having shit. Damn, you have 70 fucking 1 in your character already? Or is that your original character? Hell no, cause they got black hair. Hold the fuck on. You made that shit on the Grim profile. Looking at. Holy crap. Oh. To tell you the truth, I'm just doing missions just to be doing them. Cause my smite is down. Yeah, this is my new character, Haku. Haku is actually a person from Naruto. He's a little boy who always had the skills to kill people, and he was homeless because he accidentally killed people who scared him. So he actually was inside this place where he had these abilities where he can like basically manipulate water. But what
Emergency.
ended up
Code.
happening
Attack.
is
緊急連絡あり
what ends up happening is so when he first discovered that he can kind of manipulate water, his mom slapped his hands and was like that you can't do that, and you can't allow nobody to let you to see that you can do this because these powers are shunned in our village. If they find out that you have these abilities, they will kill you. So never to do those abilities. And
Completed.
yeah, Blondie's still there. Um, but so he kept it a secret, but he used to like playing with it in private. So one day, his father called called him playing around with that shit, and he was one of the leaders with the people explaining that he was with one of the leaders that helped to keep that stuff up out of the village, so that way they village wouldn't get in danger. So soon as he saw his own son using that stuff, he immediately broke down and started crying and said that he has to tell the people. So he told the people, and his mom basically shielded him,
緊急通達だ
and
よく聞け
they ended up like killing his mom. And when they was coming after him,
Collect.
it kind of like, you know, went to like a scene where, you know, it was a scene, come on, it was a scene where he was seen, they gave an outside view of the house. So when they was about to kill him, they showed the house, and then a whole bunch of ice spikes went through everything inside of the house. So he killed his dad and everybody who in the village that was in that house, and he just walked away from that house. That's how he became homeless. Yeah. So then, because he never knew no friends or anything, there was this bad guy who took him in to train him on his abilities, and because he did that, he kind of like had a real father in the series. So he based his entire life, being, and soul on protecting him up until his very death. He didn't want nobody to harm the person that actually picked him up, even though he was a complete bad guy. He said he wasn't even a bad guy, but when it came to that one guy being there for him, he did any damn thing for that guy. And Haku actually looked like a girl for some reason. He had a lot of girl characteristics. But when he but when he did you finish this motherfucker or something? Cause this shit takes forever. Glow already. I got 18 seconds. I'm not gonna get it. And this fucker already completed the quest.
上守備だな
Alright, let's go. We gone. We beat it. Which is kind of weird. I don't know how in the hell you complete a quest that wasn't really there. Go ahead. What the hell is this? Maybe I did the wrong thing. Did I do the wrong thing? Hey, not necessarily. It wasn't a sad ending. Only because if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. That guy wanted his life dedicated to dedicated that guy wanted their life dedicated to satisfying his friends. I'm no different than that guy, because I always tell my wife I'm her shield. My wife don't have to worry about things that normal women have to worry about, because I will protect her, and I will be there to make sure that she lives a good life. I don't even allow her to be sad. If my wife come in this bitch with an upset face, I'll be more upset than her that her face is fucked up than what she is actually upset about.
Emergency code attack.
So, like I say, it ain't really a sad story, because he got his job done. Up until the very death, to the point that the guy who was evil actually cared for Haku at the end. At first, he never cared about any damn thing. But when even his the person that he was protecting was about to die, he told him to lay me next to him, because I want to die by his side, just like he died at mine. Sound like some gay shit, but still, that's it. It didn't have to do with gay. It had to do more with honor. Like, I'm gonna honor my fucking friend in this name, which I thought was a pretty cool thing. They had a couple cool characters like that. Haku was one of my favorites, as well as this guy named Sasuke Uchiha, because they bloodline is just interesting. That's what got me into Naruto. I didn't really like, I'm not gonna say the show initially, unless, you know, the elements in the show is more what caught my eye. Like, the story of Sasuke is another one of my favorite characters. I was gonna make that my third character. Sasuke Uchiha, background, their bloodline, basically gave their eyes this red color. The red color meant that hatred, basically. And his brother and his clan were really strong because of that little red eye thing. Because what their bloodline trait allowed them to do is enter the minds of anybody who they fought. So even if, let's say, you became overpowered and you created this enormous attack, their shouting gun, the red ability, allowed them to copy any jutsu that is not bloodline related, which posed a threat on the nations in all the fucking place. So what the nations decided to do, because they was like, oh, these people are starting to be rebellious, they think they should own, or they should do this, blah blah blah, this way. But it was a selected few of them, right? Now, Itachi Uchiha was gifted because he knew how to control his. Just because you have it don't mean you can actually control it. So, and the reason why I was like their bloodlines were based off of hatred is because the more hatred they got, the stronger they became. So if like, for instance, their stage 1 of their trait is the regular shouting gun, and to get it to a stage 2, you had to have more hatred. That's what his brother kept telling him all the time. You need more fucking hatred. And his brother had a stage 2 of the shouting gun, and nobody knew how he had gotten it. The only way to acquire it through what the clan knew was to kill your best friend. It'll show that you're heartless. So that's how a person got their stage 2. But Itachi had his, and he had went on a mission with a friend, and then he came back with those eyes. So everybody thought that he had killed his best friend. Now, because he had those eyes, it gave him an essential amount of power. So when he went on missions, he didn't even have to raise a finger. He can kill your ass by just mind battling you. You've been standing completely still, but their power is a genjutsu. A genjutsu means it's an illusion. So he will put you in an illusion where there was thousands of him stabbing you to death repeatedly, and you had never even moved from your location. Is how good he was. Well, because all of the nations found out that, oh well, these motherfuckers are too strong. Why could they do that shit? You know what I mean? We have to have some type of order or control. So what they did was they said they were going to assassinate the entire race before anything happened. And they basically told Itachi, "Hey, you are a part of our village." And he got ranks in Ambu, which is an assassination squad. So when they send the Ambus in, hey, they coming in to kill your ass, and in the swiftest way possible with these masks on. That's why you see like a lot of oh, excuse me, my mic came out. With these side mask on the side of the head type shit. These masks, like they look like little clown masks or anything, posted on a top part of your head skeleton. And basically they wore that mask because once they put it on, you're dead, and they want to hide their identity. Now, because he was ordered to either A, kill everybody in the village so he could survive, or they were going to war, and there's going to be all of them versus all of the great nations, the older people who know all of the expert jutsus and shit, to try to assassinate them. He says, "Don't worry, I'll handle it," basically, in so many words. He goes back to his village, and he actually fails that mission, surprisingly, because everybody hated him because he had that extra fucking eyes and shit. But nobody knew. The only motherfuckers that really that really liked him was his little brother Sasuke, Uchiha. And so what he did was he forced his little brother to hate him. He slaughtered and massacred his entire village. But they said he failed his mission because he refused to kill his little brother. So he kept his little brother alive, and then as I'm watching the series, periodically he would go to the village. He's a major threat because apparently people can't even hit him. You know what I mean? Even if a person had hit him, he bursted into a form of crows flying off. So people really didn't hit him, and his little brother hated him from that moment forward. And the more hatred he got, the more stronger he became. So at the end of the series, his brother had finally got enough hatred, supposedly, to kill him. So now he's ready. He goes to go face off with his brother, right, for being the revenge. His brother always used to say, "You're gonna be the savior of the Uchiha clan," and he never understood that, and they was like doing a lot of misconceptions of, you know, why the fuck was they presenting that in the storyline. Now, reason why he said he was gonna be the savior, at the very, very end, he ends up losing to his brother, right? And his brother was walking, his older brother was walking towards him, and he was like, "I'm gonna take your eyes," and all of this shit, right? Now, as a kid, when they was when he always used to be around his big brother, when his big brother was showing his affection, he showed his affection by anytime his brother was coming too close to him, he extended his arm and put his middle finger and his pointer finger on his forehead and pushed him away, right? And at the end of the series, when he was just about to take his brother's eyes out of his eyes, right, because he had put him in a genjutsu, making him think that he was about to take his eyes, and as soon as he walked up to him, he extends his fingers and pokes him in front of his head and transfers all his beastly powers. I'm in the boss fight, bro. He transfers his beastly powers into his little brother and died and let him win. That's how he was going to be the savior, because he felt so fucking ashamed that he killed everybody in his family race, that he wanted Sasuke to be the revenge of their village, and gave him the power, and then everybody told him the truth, that his brother actually cared about him his entire fucking life. This infuriated Sasuke so much that even though he didn't have power like that, he didn't have, you know what I mean, he had some power. Oh, we gotta go out of here. We did all of those. So he didn't even care. When he found out that shit, he went to the village. They did a nation, like a nation thing, bro, where these motherfuckers was having a meeting on killing him because he was from the village. They were trying to bring him back, and now they found out, oh, well, he knows the truth, right? That little motherfucker went in front of the whole fucking nation, nigga, and infiltrated that bitch and tried to kill even the head niggas with all the master jutsus by himself. Nigga, he and that bitch fighting all of their ass. Niggas, I'm talking about head niggas. He chopping niggas' arms off. Fuck you mean you didn't have my brother do all of this shit and I never even had a fucking relationship with this motherfucker? I'd have been the same way, though. That's why I respect that nigga. That motherfucker didn't give a fuck. No, he didn't die. Itachi did, but yeah, I was pretty upset that Itachi died after I found out the truth about him, because they kind of made you hate him the entire series, but they did it to make you, I think, love him in the end. And that's the reason why I like that show. You know what I mean? It actually teaches you, you know, morals and shit in fucking life. Like, you can't believe everything you fucking hear. Get down to the root of a fucking problem before a motherfucker always want to say, like, even with people on video games that I be talking to, I be like, I call niggas trash. I call niggas trash all day, and I don't even, remember I told you, I always look at the beauty in a motherfucker. But I call dudes trash is because they people skills are just trash. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people in real life, people's skills are just trash. How in the fuck do you join a game where it's a team effort and you play solo? To me, that is very trash. You know what I mean? And if I call you trash, I at least give you a reason. A lot of these people, like, in video games, have challenged me, or, you know, tested my abilities, we're gonna say, or whatnot. And to tell you the truth, one person out of every fucking person that I've ever faced in my life on a video game actually had good people skills. He told me I was trash, that he could whoop my ass and smite, and I told him to 1v1 me, and he 1v1 me and then showed me why he told me he can beat me. That is the guy who's a real gamer. That is the guy who goes the fucking distance and actually knows he's fucking P. Everybody on these games be like, oh, I'm so overpowered, blah 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 this, blah 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 that. But they're just talk. They don't do like me. I challenge a motherfucker. Go ahead, if you want to keep talking shit, show me where the fuck I'm going wrong, so that way you can learn from your motherfucking mistakes. People who just talk shit and leave people in a cloud of smoke are niggers, nigga. Niggers, actual niggers. I'm gonna say that racist shit on this thing because they're ignorant to what they saying. You're presenting a problem without a solution. That's like me putting a math problem in front of you and you not knowing what math is and calling you dumb for you not knowing how to do math. How does that sound? Retarded as fuck. But that's what people do on video games. Like even when I started playing this shit, one thing I knew I had to do was understand how to negotiate this game. Like, I mean, I know old boy probably be like, oh, he don't even play this no more, or you even say he don't play this no more. I play this. I told you I play by myself because of the fact that I don't like to get in the way of a motherfucker, and I don't like asking a person 50 given questions. My boy Brawl, he must like attention. Me, I don't like people asking me 50,000 questions at all. Period. You know what I mean? I like a motherfucker me to go in here. Hey, look, I'm finna show you how to do this shit so you can have fun. That's it. So that way, I even if you're not gaming with me, you're not hindered. But when I play with Brawl, you know what I mean, he does explain shit, but in some aspects of this game, I feel as though, you know, he wants us to stick with him type shit. Which, I mean, that's fine, but what I'm getting at is the overall. I shouldn't have to wait to do my dailies until you get on, because then that means I waste the whole time of me trying to find out how to do my dailies, or me trying to do my dailies, and meaning I have to depend on you in order for my progress. The same way with those point things. He could have told us in the beginning where the fuck the points go, sent the fucking screenshot for every last one of these classes, but he says to ask people on Discord. I go on Discord, I don't know these guys. You feel what I'm saying? They gonna point us to a link, and then that link is gonna tell me the exact same shit that I had already knew, because I didn't understand none of that shit. So, with that being said, I'm like, that means the only time I can progress in this game is if he's on. Or unless I go Google Translate every fucking thing, like I was doing, to help my motherfucking ass carry on some more and some more. That's why I always come in a party, and then I actually feel bad when I do come in y'all parties, because I'm like, damn, I'm here for a question. So now it only look like, oh, I'm going and I'm being around him when I need something, and that sounds like a fucking horrible fucking person, doesn't it? You know what I mean? And that's one of the reasons why I'm like, I don't know. You know, I should just probably play by myself instead of having to keep being a burden to him. And then I started to notice that when you're helping us, then his girlfriend was like, what about me? What about me? What about me? And I'm like, damn, she got the damn game in English. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know, bro, come on. You know, me and you don't know shit. Nothing on this motherfucker. She got some type of knowledge when it comes to that game, to this game, and I'm like, hey, I don't want to get in the way of that though, because if I say that shit, how do I sound? Oh, don't help your wife first? No, that sounds terrible. Of course you're supposed to help your wife first, or your girlfriend or blah 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 blah. But what I was saying, cause he was saying, yeah, weeklies or whatever, and you get what I'm saying, right? And I don't want to be no burden on that type shit. Of course, I'm not gonna show up like that because I'm like, oh no, I want to be a burden. I don't want to just constantly ask this motherfucker for something, or you probably be needing help with something, and he helping you, and I'm like, oh, I'm not finna just rule in and be like blah blah blah. I just ask a few questions and then I just leave because I don't want to sit in there and just feel like I'm being ignored or anything like that, or just the pressure wise. I always try to make it so it's cool, for everybody. I don't want to be rag constantly on your ass. Hey yo, how you do this? How you do that? How you do this? How you do that? Most people ask me that shit. You know what I mean? I be wanting to know certain information just because, my friends come to me. And like even with my wife told me, she was like, damn, everybody come to you like as if I'm lying. And I'm like, no, it's just, I make it my business to know shit. You know what I mean? That new shit that come out when it's a new glitch or some shit that's helping the boys out so we can, get shit done. I be on all that shit. You know what I'm saying? To make sure all of us be straight. I make sure all of us will be straight. You see how like on my other character on my alt for 75, that motherfucker can carry anything he want to by himself. All because I made that broken ass sword, yo. All because of that shit alone. That motherfucker hits 7-8 Ks. I even hit like 100 and something with the charge up blast with that motherfucker. I was too geeked. But like I say, running that shit for a long time by myself, that makes me go to Ani, because then the other people on Ani be like, oh, I need this, blah blah blah. One of my other friends then came back, and that's why my wife be like, hey yo, what the fuck is you doing? You playing? Oh shit, he ain't got into this game. Cause I be asking people all the time, hey yo, blah blah blah. This is what I do. I fucking stream. I fucking try to kick ass, or kids or whoever the fuck of all ages fucking enjoying the stream and shit. And that's the reason why I was even having at a time in my life all my friends to stream. Why? Because if we a group of streamers, we can say our name is, blah blah blah. And anytime a person wants to actually play their game and be able to be good at their game without having to need, too many motherfuckers, just like, okay, you for instance, you don't talk on fucking mic and shit like that. You gotta realize there's other people like you. You know what I mean? That probably want some fucking friends that needs to open up. And that's why I was telling you, like, I know you don't talk on the mic, but I was figuring if you were gonna talk on the mic, period, I should be a motherfucker that you talk to, because shit, I didn't been there. You know what I mean? When motherfuckers wouldn't help, I was there. That's why I be telling you. That's all I was saying about you. I'm like, I didn't know that you didn't want to talk on mic because you just didn't want to talk on mic. Like me and my wife sit up here and like, man, we be thinking this shit. We like, damn, Grim is a good ass friend. Man, maybe we should get him a mic or some shit like that. But then when I seen you talk with old boy, I'm like, damn, this nigga act like he don't even want to talk to me. That's honestly how I felt about it. I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? Shit, the brawl is new. You know what I mean? I've known you for a long ass time now. I'm sitting up here like, what the fuck is this shit? You know what I mean? Cause me and you gonna shoot the bobos. You know what I mean? We crack jokes. That's the only reason why I say I would wanted you to have a mic, because I know you gotta be funny. You say shit in the mic that's funny. And I understand you said you don't understand like how to start up a man, I just say shit. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about the topic. Shit, you can talk about pushing buttons at the fucking doctor's office. Shit. I've heard the worst of the worst on this game. You know what I mean? I've heard somebody actually message us say some shit like, "Hey, well, I'm gonna kill myself, so thanks for being a good gamer friend. Goodbye." You know, this type shit. I've heard random shit like that. I've had a guy come in the party chat and ask me to be my fucking boyfriend. You know, just random shit. If people can say that type shit, there's nothing that your ass is gonna say or feel stupid about. None of that shit. You know what I mean? I have friends all the way from England that play Smite, my guy Liver, and all these other motherfuckers who can't even talk English well. Period. They talk in broken English and still put some fucking words out for your boy GT. You feel what I'm saying? I check my stream statistics, and just because I have my friends in here and on mic and we cracking jokes, I've had people come and approach me like big time streamers, be like, "Bro, keep up that good work. You know what? I don't even stop in streams at all, but I seen your stream, right? So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna check it out, and I'm not gonna say nothing. And I don't ever speak inside people's streams, but he said I have to say something to you and your boys, cause y'all just have these stupid ass subjects, and I mean it's so good, it's such good material that it had me dying laughing here. And I don't even watch people's streams. You make me want to watch people's stream just by hanging out with y'all. And that shit was brought to me. And ever since I've heard that shit, that's the reason why I always tell all y'all ass, hey, be yourself. Be your motherfucking self. Because people like us. You feel what I'm saying? People like us. And that showed me right there that, man, you ain't got to be nobody but your motherfucking self. You feel what I'm saying? Us over here shitting the bobos. And then I also checked the statistics. Motherfuckers who's like 86 nigga watch us. 63. You feel what I'm saying? Asking me to join a party because they like, damn, you down to earth, you normal. Every time you stream, I don't see that you win every game. I don't see that you lose every game. You give us the real you. You ain't just recording a video and fucking uploading it saying, oh, I'm the greatest and only doing good in all of those videos. We know a motherfucker losing like you never lost a match before. But that's how streamers wants to get out there. They give them all of the fake shit. But a lot of people say they like my shit because of because it's authentic and it's real. That's why I be telling motherfuckers, like, even when we be in a party, if we have a heated situation, it's about the growth in your character. You feel what I'm saying? It's about that fucking, those times where we do stupid or we do terrible on the game, but we fucking had the setup of a fucking lifetime to the point of motherfucker like, oh, I'm using that. You know what I mean? I can use this shit in the game. Because I show what doesn't work. I show what works. Shit, I show me playing a fuck around because I don't give a fuck about a loss. That's the reason why, like, if you ever played Smite, bro, I'm telling you. Like, even this game can get boring. Because we can shoot straight up in level, just like we can on Oni. Yeah, we don't have to deal with the lag and we get to shoot shit. But look at your attitude. Like I told you, I analyze and I memorize patterns. So I give you one of your own patterns before your very eyes. You say you don't like Hero. You don't like Hero now. I can tell you why you don't like Hero. Cause it's too easy for you. It's boring. You could probably pull out. You say you put out more damage with your other character. Only reason why you putting out more damage on your other character is because you notice what you're doing. you're having fun playing these other fucking characters, so you seeing your damage number with the damn Odachi dude that fucking, me and you had the Odachi when we first came on this motherfucker, and we had the old Dachi when we first came in this bitch. We can reflect shit. You get the glowing and shit. You can go in and put in some damage like that, flying all over the fucking screen and all that shit. But we wasn't insta killing shit. Now when you have this motherfucker, you go out there, you one button shit. You one button this there, you one button that there. The only thing you can say that you benefit from, you can make money a little bit faster, so you got your costume to show for, or your weapon to show for. But we still doing the same exact thing. There is no strategy in playing the hero. So of course my feelings are mutual with you. I do not like hero at all. I used to, but then at the same time, it was because he was using it, and he made Hero look over fucking powered. And you like that challenge. You liked it when we was going and playing Ani, constantly getting our fucking ass whooped. Gotta slowly fucking chuck your motherfucker yourself away to getting your shit done, to the point you like, hey, that's what I'm talking about. You feel what I'm saying? This is what. I finally got a little bit of notch to be able to kill this a little bit more. And it goes with stages. Is the reason why I think a lot of people like onigiri. So you actually got something to show for, you being overpowered. Hey, look at my new sword. You feel what I'm saying? This is my shit. Everything on this game is an accessory. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, if I put this on, it looks good, but then it might be too weak, or something that that is really strong, it's ugly as fuck, like it don't go with nothing I got on. So now it's like, damn, you worry more about accessories on here than actually completing the game. So I've seen even you, as well as I call myself, sitting hours looking at shit on a game. When do you do that? We don't do that. We're grind boys. Do you realize your grind is way less than what it was on Ani? You had to run here to go get that. You had to run there to go get that. You had to run there to go get this. You know what I mean? The market is definitely a trap. And then you'll spend all of your fucking money on some shit for one little piece of the pie. One little fucking piece of the pie. That's why I was like, fuck this shit. Then I tell you how the market is really a trap. Every time you buy a costume, you either got to put it in your inventory, that's the whole point. You say you've been trying to figure out how to cap 75. Oh, I went into the next mission. And what I was about to say. They say you still gotta level up like 23 times or something just to get to the next motherfucking thing. Dead ass. That's the reason why I always told your ass, I swear to you, bro, if you ever in your life yeah, that's the whole point. I got cubes. Look, matter of fact, I'll show you. I'm actually gonna get on my main, and we're gonna run some. I'll show you how strong this motherfucker character is now. You'll be like, what the fuck is that shit? We gonna go to an off-brand ass thing, so it's just gonna be me and you in there, and I'll show your ass the shit. You gonna be like, what the fuck is that? I think I can make another new character now too, cause I deleted the other one. Oh yeah, all right. I'm back in. What? Go to yeah, go to 39.
どのクエストにする？いつでもおいで。
Oh, it's Lady Liberty today, huh? And how are you gonna show me? Oh, there you go. This braver trainer. Come here. Come on. Stand your ass right here and show me. Oh, and you can level cap. You do all her quests. Let me see who you talking about. Damn, I was in the wrong fucking place. Oh, where the hell? Oh, oh, her. Oh, that's good to know. Alright, I picked up all of them. Except that. This is level 70, bro. And like I said, all I have to do is level up this sword to 35. Oh, damn. How the fuck 35 got so many damn people in this motherfucker? What type of shit is that? And just look at these deeps, bro. And nothing in this bitch on 7 and even hurt me, yo.
Emergency code attack. Completed. Emergency code.
The fucking stream is too funny. I'm hitting right now for 3,300, bro. Holy shit.
Emergency code attack. Completed. Emergency code due. Completed.
Wow.
Emergency code protection.
Oh wow. Damn, these niggas got they super fucking weapons out.
Emergency code attack.
6,360, bro. Every time I do a blast.
Completed.
And you were telling me about what the catch is.
Completed.
Fuck that, y'all ass be on that weapon shit, and everybody be running off for shit, bro. I pick up every last one of these gold things. That EXP gonna come, but that moolah
Completed.
is definitely not. Fuck a dot. Yeah, true. I feel as though I don't like it only because they don't give you double classes. If you could do more than just slay, it would be better. Oh yeah, did you notice I have your old hairstyle? I was telling you. Ha. You said, oh, that's a basic hairstyle. Fuck that. That shit was 1,000, and that's like the best fucking hairstyle you're gonna get for 1,000. Wow.
Emergency code due. Completed.
You said I stole your hairstyle. This looks great on me. I ain't trying to hear that. I'm gonna see. I have this suit, and I wear this. The yellow one. This other yellow one. Hey. And look, how much mana I got. Everything dies with just triangle. That was a long fucking time. But anyway, I'm finna try to do that again, but without anybody, just to show you what I was talking about, my fucking deeps. Try that now. Hopefully we don't get nobody. Cause I did pick this one last time, but it didn't fucking work the fuck out. Alright, now we should be able to start this bitch. Telling you, this dude, like, I mean, I've been leveling it. What the fuck is this? Like, really? Fuck it. Hurry up and start it before anybody else joins. Oh, great. Look at this. What the hell did they do to the game? Because I picked the left one this time. And that nigga is a 78. I'm not gonna be able to show my fucking deeps. How do we like not go with people?
Emergency. Code. Disaster. Completed.
You. You know what I want to do? Truthfully, to see if this gives me my spunk back in this game is even though we playing hero, I want to get fucking PvP class set up instead of like that's what I'm really looking forward to.
Emergency. Code. Attack. Completed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This shit gets boring as hell to me. Like, I don't see, like Ani does the same shit, but
Completed.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You just pick up weapons just because. What they should have did was make a class that can use everything.
Emergency. Code. Protection.
Ow.
Emergency. Code. Attack. Completed.
Hey, babe, that's why I keep telling this fool ass nigga, if this motherfucker ever touches it, if this motherfucker ever touches Smite, he will never play another game in his life.
Completed. Emergency. Code. Disaster.
Damn. Only reason why I think that your ass would like Smite if you just played with me. If you watch like my gameplays, bro, you will fucking love and hate Smite. Only because you all you have to know how to do on Smite is build. If you build, you win. You gotta outsmart using all of your shit. And like I say, you can throw money on this game. You probably like, oh, I'll throw money on this game and blah blah blah, all of that type shit. But on Smite, put money on the game one time, guaranteed. If you spend $20 on Smite, like even on these games, they have what, 8 classes you can play. 8 fucking classes that you can play, which all have different abilities, all have different stats, all have different things, right? And you can level up, and then you can be just like this, hitting shit. And guess what? Once you get stronger, like how I am with the fucking hero or whatever, you get stronger with your hero, and now I'm just one button everything in the fucking game. You know what I mean? Now, if I play Smite, matter of fact, give me a second. I'm about to actually pull up Smite, see if they let us get inside of there. I have to show you this shit, because it's so fucking ridiculous to me.